Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Rabbit, and this is my upgraded iron farm. As you can see in the background, it's the same iron farm. It's just got a couple more upgrades. So let's check. I've had it running for an hour. So let's see how much is in this shulker box. So it is, oh, perfect. 64 and a half. 2.5 stacks roughly. So that should be close to around 1,400. I've had it go up, well, you see it's just moving right there. I've had it go up to 1,500 and all the way down to like 1,350. So we're roughly around that number depending on your drop rates. This works just like my old iron farms, and yes, this can be stacked just like this one right here. The upgrades I've added would be an automatic composter and an auto crafter that crafts the ingots into blocks and then puts them into a shulker box loader. Some of the other features I've added would be over here. Let's come to the villager pod. Right here I have a button that will turn off the zombie so that you can actually interact with these villagers. Now you can access these villagers and use the iron that they trade to get emeralds, and you could use it to also get diamond gear, diamond tools, and diamond weapons. I have 3 set up that trade iron, and then the 4th one is our farmer villagers who will trade emeralds for golden carrots. So this is just a giant golden carrot farm. All right, guys, let's go ahead and build this thing. Here's a list of all the supplies you're going to need to build this exact one right here with these little arms and these blocks. Now you can change these blocks up to any kind of block you want. It doesn't have to be the tough blocks. Okay, we're going to start with our 7x7 square. We're going to put down our 2 chests there and our 2 chests there. We can throw our ender chest in the middle here. Place a hopper going into the back of this chest, which is our bone meal chest, with a composter right on top of that, and 3 hoppers going into that right there. Grab ourselves our building block and come out 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Hop on down and make ourselves an item sorter like that. We'll put our repeater going in there with 3 redstone dusts on top, a comparator looking this way, and don't forget our redstone torch underneath there. We're going to take another hopper and go straight into this comparator. This is where we're going to add our filter items. So in this top hopper, we're going to put our 4 named items and then our 1 poppy. So whenever the poppies come in, they'll be sorted out and composted and thrown right into this chest. We're going to throw another chest on top, and this is our extra chest for emeralds or anything else we want to store in here. All right, next part, we need to do our shulker box loader. So we're going to place a hopper going into the back of this chest with a iron trapdoor on top, and let's get some building blocks around here. Now this is a good spot to throw down your crafting table, because you always need a crafting table nearby, and an iron block to show what's going into this. Next, you're going to want to place your dispenser on top of your crafting table. Come around to the back, place a hopper going into the side of your dispenser with a chest sitting on top. And this is where you're going to place your shulker boxes. Right, then you're going to come to the back and place down 3 of your building blocks with 2 more sticking out here, with a comparator facing this way and a piece of redstone dust. This comparator is looking at the contents of this shulker box, and we want to make sure that it only puts an output signal whenever it has a full shulker box. We do that by adding a redstone block here, which is a signal strength of 15, so it will not put out a signal until it is 100% full. So if we fill this up like this, put that last one in, then you get your 15. So now we want to put a observer looking at that redstone dust, and it's going to power this block on top here. And we're going to put another block here and here, grab ourselves a repeater and have that repeater go this way and give it 2 ticks. Place another block there with our sticky piston facing down with a half slab on top of it, or attached to it, so that when it powers, it will break the shulker box, but we use the half slab so we can still access it while it's being filled up. So if we place that in there, it breaks it and sends it down here. But this did not dispense another shulker box, so we need to add that part. So we have an observer just looking at this piston. So when this piston fires, this will see the state change, and then this observer will be looking at that observer, so it will power this one. So if we pick up our shulker box right here and place it in there, it breaks it, places down another shulker box right there. Our shulker box loader is totally done. We just need to get our iron into this shulker box. So we're going to need some hoppers going straight up to here, just like that. Then we'll hop back down and take our building blocks and just pillar all the way up to here. Now we have to build the auto crafting section. So we're going to want to place a auto crafter with its face right here, and that's going to go right into this hopper. So this side is going to come in here and then come 2 hoppers back. Now we need to activate this crafter when it is 100% full. So we're going to put a building block there and there because we want the comparator that's looking at this. Iron ingots flow in here. It will start to get an output signal right there. See, it's an output signal of 1. And then you place another one. It'll go to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's when we want an iron block. So we only want it to power this whenever there's an output signal of 9. Okay, so we need to take this signal and go all the way around back to the crafter. So we're going to do that with a couple of repeaters. Luckily, we can put repeaters on top of a hopper here, and boom, it just made an iron block. So we need to put a block here with a redstone dust on it, and underneath here, we need to squeeze in 2 blocks here with a comparator facing this block and just a hopper right here with 3 shovels, which will give you an output signal of 9. So now when you place in a few iron ingots, it still doesn't put an output signal because it won't do it until it hits 9. So when that happens, then it does it. That keeps it from making iron pressure plates or iron bars or anything like that. Next, we want to do is come this way and place a hopper going up and a hopper going up that way. And here we're going to place 3 more hoppers, 1, 2, 3, going into that hopper, and then 1 going into each side. And this is our killing chamber for our golems. You can either do a lava blade or you could do campfires, whichever you like. I'm just going to do campfires right now. And there you go. There's your killing station. All done. Super easy. Well, not really. We need to wrap everything in whatever decorative block you want. And there you go, your killing chamber is actually finished there. Now, right here, we want to make sure that there's nothing spawnable here. You can either do walls or half slabs or even buttons, something to make it non-spawnable. When you're filling this all in, when you get to this side, don't forget you're going to need stairs above this chest so it will open. You can put them frontwards or backwards. You can put them all the way across here just to give yourself what looks to be like a little bit more room. If you are concerned at all about losing the shulker box out the front here whenever it breaks, you can always just add a trapdoor right here and that will keep it in. I've never lost one, but just for peace of mind, you can put it right there. If you head around back, right in the middle, break this out, place down yourself a iron trapdoor because zombies can break down a regular door. Place your buttons right on top. And this is a great place to AFK. You can stand right here. You can put a bed here in the corner, just in case it's dark when you come back from AFKing. Don't forget to light it up so you don't have zombies spawning in here. And the base is all done. Okay, now let's move up to build our villager pods and our water streams for the iron golems. So So along the top here, you're just going to put stairs all the way around. So they're facing in like this. Sorry for the smoke. Once you have all those in, you're going to take your blocks and you're going to come out 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 wide all the way across. Once you have that down, you're going to grab your stairs again, place 3 stairs there, and come out another 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now here you're going to want to place on the corner your wall. You can also use fences, whatever you like. And you're going to come along this way to the stair piece. Do not go past it, because if it attaches, then your golems will catch on that. So do not touch that one. You're going to come up 1. I like to place an extra block right here, just so the golem doesn't feel like he can jump across and get out. And then come all the way around with your walls, floating it in the air. Coming back here, going 1 past. Do not hook there. And there you go. You're making sure you've got an air gap around the whole thing. Grab yourself your water and place it on that block and that block. It'll make an infinite water source. It'll come right to the edge of these stairs. Come to the next, waterlog that stair, waterlog that stair. It should come right to here. It'll push them right off the edge. You put the stairs so that the golems won't hang on by their toenails. If you put a regular block there, it'll still work, but sometimes they can just barely hang on by 1 pixel. That's why you put the stair there, they fall in. Now here's a preference. If you don't like all these water droplets falling on your head, you can just come along and add half slabs underneath, and it will get rid of all those drippy water particles. All right, so let's build our villager pod. Now you're gonna stand up here on top of here, aim for the bottom of this block right here. So you can place down your 5 blocks. So you need 3 there and then 1 on each end, which will make 5. And then you're going to come out 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then fill that all in all the way. But you're going to come down 4 more blocks with full blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. And then fill this in, because this is where your villagers are going to stand. Fill all this in, but leave these 3 open, and we're going to put in our shroom lights there. You can use glowstone or any kind of, or sea lanterns, whatever kind of light source you like. You just want to make sure that no zombies spawn in there and kill off your villagers. Just grab your 3 beds right there, and then just fill this in around here. We're going to leave these open because these are going to be our workstations. You can put your workstations in now or after you have your villagers in, but we're going to put them in right now. Grab yourself your half slabs and place them along here. And you can go ahead and fill your glass in. The glass is not required. It's just nice to have so your villagers have a nice view. And along the top here. Now this area right here, right now, your villagers could walk right out, so we're going to grab our half slabs and place half slabs across the top there. So you can squat walk. You can sneak walk through there, but the villagers cannot. At the bottom right here, place down a slab. You want a bottom slab so nothing can spawn there. And this gives us a little walking platform to come see our villagers. So we're going to want to hop down again and pillar down. Add our legs coming down all the way down to the ground. And this is where you would add your ladders to get up. Now in this corner, we're going to break that out and break that out and place down our button. Our button and our button. Underneath here, we're going to count down 1 more block to here and come all the way across and then down the middle to the edge of our villager pod. Go ahead and grab your redstone while you're underneath here and just make a nice little path across here, leaving this last spot open for our dispenser. We're going to place our dispenser facing out this way with a piece of soul sand right underneath. In here, you put your water bucket in, and then we're going to place down our blocks along here, making sure not to block that off. You place that all the way up to there, placing our glass on top there, making it non-spawnable, but there's no golems going to spawn there. And there, your villager pod is all done. Now you just got to get your zombie in there. Now you're going to want to get your zombie in here, and you're going to want to name him Subscribe to Rabbit. You can name him anything you want so he doesn't despawn. So we'll test it out, hit our button. Our zombies should start bouncing up and down, scaring our villagers. Now drop them down. Now the best way to get your villagers in here would be to build like a dirt path up here, and then at night just let them lay down in the bed. So we're just going to spawn them in just like that. Now sometimes if your guys won't take their job, you're going to have to put a temporary block like up here and here and break this so that there's a double spot so they can kind of like stand on top of them. And there they go. They're starting to take the jobs. Take the job. Take the job. You took your job. Take a job. There you go. And he takes his job. Here we go. And boom. And they will restock. It's just sometimes they don't want to take their jobs if there's not 2 blocks above it. I don't know why. So there you go. They've taken their jobs. You can start trading with them. After they've slept a little bit, then they're ready to spawn golems. If they haven't slept or they don't take their beds, then they will never spawn a golem in. So let's turn it back to daytime. They're all up. Turn this on. Zombie scares them. They like run away. Oh no, there's the guy. Oh, and there's your iron golem. Now this guy will probably get stuck here on the edge because there's not a water stream pushing him this way. So we have to finish building this all out. And there you go. Just like that, we have iron golems spawning everywhere. So guys, I want to say thanks for watching. And if you liked this video, click that like button. And if you really liked it, consider clicking subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time.